la la la. Sunlight filters through these weathered boards, dust motes dancing beams of afternoon. My guitar's propped against this leather chair, like it's waiting just to sing its tune. Time moves different in this humble room, where every footstep finds its only frame. Sometimes silence writes the song, when my mind stops running long enough to hear the truth that's been here all along, in the space between what's said and what's sincere. Found this place when my words ran dry, pages blank as winter morning frost. But these walls, they held the memories of 1,000 songs I thought were lost. And in the stillness of this sanctuary, I learned to trust the quiet in my heart. Sometimes silence writes the song, and when my mind stops running long enough to hear the truth that's been here all along, in the space between what's said and what's sincere. Every creak and sudden sound becomes a rhythm in this holy ground. The years of music soaked into the grain, teaching me to listen once again. Listen once again. Sometimes silence writes a song, when my mind stops running long enough to hear the truth that's been here all along, in the space between what's said and what's sincere. La 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 la. Coffee bubbles slow, steam curls in light, Grandma's hands gentle, blue apron tied tight, pins in a tin, threads on her knee, old radio low, she's humming to me. Patchwork laid bare, tucked by the fire, laugh lines deepen, needles never tied. Soft murmured names, warm hands pass by, talk drifts and settles, some stories pass by. Every stitch tells a story old and new, soft lines drawn in color faded through. Pull it close, hold it near, you will see all the mended spaces shelter you and me. Every stitch tells a story, can't you feel? Life in the weaving, quiet and real. Patterns and pieces slip through the years, hands work in silence, eyes bright tears. Chin on my arm, I watch shadows bend, learning to listen, not needing to mend. Every stitch tells a story old and new. Soft lines drawn in color faded through. Pull it close, hold it near, you will see all the mended spaces shelter you and me. Every stitch tells a story, can't you feel? Knife in the weaving, quiet and real. Pressed between sunlight, memory remains, hope in the binding, gentle as rain. Every stitch tells a story old and new. Life in the weaving, me and you. My lens, I see them play. Guitar strings and fading day. Every artist has their time in this old barn, worn and fine. I click and catch their finest hour, while sunset paints them with its power. Behind my camera I stand still, asking myself, where does the moment go when the light fades away? Ooh, when the light fades. Where does the moment go at the end of the day? At the end of day. Young ones with their first guitar, seasoned hands with battle scars. Some they make it, some they don't, but in my photos, still they glow. Each frame holds something pure and true, like morning grass still wet with dew. I watch them through my viewfinder and wonder still, where does the moment go when the light fades away? Ooh, when the light fades. Where does the moment go at the end of the day? At the end of day. All these years behind this lens, watching dreams begin and end. Every shot tells its own tale. Some fly high and some just sail away, away. In my dark room late at night, pictures coming in sight. All these faces, all these songs, finding where they all belong. And though time keeps moving on, these moments never really gone. I hold them here within my hands and ask again, where does the moment go when the light fades away? Ooh, when the light face. Where does the moment go at the end of the day? At the end of the day. Sitting here where time stands still, guitar pick and windowsill, watching sunlight paint the walls, where 1,000 songs recall every note that came before, every creak upon this floor. Every note, every sound. The light streams in and knows the way through rafters worn and splinters gray, like music trapped in time today. These old boards have more to say. La-da-dee, la-da-day. Found that tape from '82. First 3 chords I ever knew. Fingers stumbling through the dark, just trying hard to leave a mark on this world that moves so fast, making moments that would last. Oh, making moments last. The light streams in and knows the way through rafters worn and splinters gray, like music trapped in time today. These old boards have more to say. La-da-dee, la-da-day. La-da-dee, la-da-day. I can feel it in my bones, the way this place becomes your home, where every song that's ever grown still echoes in the wood and stone. Oh, still echoes. The light streams in, it knows the way through rafters worn and splinters gray, like music trapped in time today. Today, these old boards have more to say. La-da-dee, la-da-day, la-da-dee, la-da-day. Late afternoon, sun through dusty panes, old barn boards and weathered frames, something familiar in the way the light falls on these frets today. Picked up this 6-string friend of mine, been through hard times, sweet times combined and by. When these strings start talking, they say what words can't say. When these strings start talking, everything fades away. Oh, 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 everything fades. Oh, oh. Leather chairs got stories worn, and every crack and every torn. Pictures on the wall look down at melodies we haven't found. This old room knows every tune every heart that's passed through. And when these strings start talking, they speak of yesterday. When these strings start talking, the truth finds its way. Oh, finds its way. Some kind of magic in the world, some kind of wisdom understood. Between the picker and the plate, between the silence and the grace. La da 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 da, la da da. Time stands still in amber light as chord progressions take their flight. Just me and this old friend of mine, making moments crystallize. When these strings start talking, they tell me who I am. When these strings start talking, I finally understand. Oh, I understand. Let them speak, let them speak. Let these old strings speak. Dust motes dance in the evening sun through the rafters of this barn. Found it leaning in the corner there, right where you left it all those years. The calloused hand showed mine the way every Thursday after school. Keep it steady, find a rhythm now. Your voice still echoes crystal clear. These old strings still know your song. Every note it brings, pure and strong, like you're sitting right beside me now, teaching me to play along. Teaching me to tell. So members count to do your song. Every note rings pure and strong. Mientras tú le enseñabas más, oh, I've been to me to play along. Las cuerdas cantan tu canción, abuela siempre tarareando, mientras tú me enseñabas más, como el viento en el verano. My own child sits beside me here, small hands learning just like mine. That same chair where you used to sit still holds all those precious times. Time on wood against my chest fills this space with memories, simple chords that built a bridge across the years, across the days. Sometimes late at night, I swear I hear you humming soft and low. The melody still lingers on in every string, in every tone. These old strings still know your song. Every note it rings pure and strong, like you're sitting right beside teaching me to play along, teaching me to stay. These old pine boards still feel like home, and that squeaky door still moans the same. 20 years just flew right past, but this afternoon light hasn't changed. I hung my coat on the rusty nail, right where I always did. The leather chair's worn down a bit more since I was just a kid, but you've kept every memory safe between these time-worn ribs. And the dust still dances in the light like it did back then. But we were chasing melodies that never seemed to end. Oh, the dust still dances in the light. Still dances tonight. Remember when the tape ran out midway through that perfect tape? And you laughed until our sides were sore. Some things you just can't fake, like the way you've held my heart through every small mistake. And the dust still dances in the light like it did back then. We were chasing melodies that never seemed to end. Oh, the dust still dances in the light. Still dances tonight. I should visit more than once each year. These walls deserve much more, 'cause every song I ever wrote started right here on this floor. Just walked in today, guitar in my hand. Something about this place makes me understand. The dust and the sunlight, the history here, every string that was strung, every song written clear. These wooden walls know every note I play. They hold on to memories of yesterday. Like an old friend showing me the way. These wooden walls know every note. These wooden walls know every note I play. Old pictures on the shelves tell stories to me of hearts that poured out everything they could be. The light through the window, the warmth in the air, something special's happening. I can feel it right here. These wooden walls know every note I play. They hold on to memories of yesterday. Like an old friend showing me the way. These wooden walls know every note. These wooden walls know every note I play. Time stands still right here, right now. The simple truth showing me how. Breaking free, finding my sound. Breaking free, finding my sound. These wooden walls know every note I play. They hold on to memories of yesterday. Like an old friend showing me the way. These wooden walls know every note. These wooden walls know every note I play. Windows down, night rolling in slow. Radio's humming, I take the old road past the county line sign. Always faded blue. Thought about calling, couldn't follow through. Would you recognize me now? Would you turn around? Saw the high school field, grass coming through cracks, cigarette ashes, our boots on the dash. Sat where we parked for the fireworks show. Laughed till we cried, that was long ago. Would you recognize me now? Would you say my name out loud? Summer rain on bare feet, you dared me to run. Kissed me behind that hardware store, took off just for fun. Dancing in headlights, no one else around. All those small town nights, do you feel them now? Do you see me there? Even if we've changed, is this still where I belong? Mom's porch light burning, dust on the screen. All these years gone, the spaces between. Pulled in slow, let my head fall down. Wonder if you'd know me coming back through town. Would you recognize me now? Would you let your guard down? Well, I hadn't planned on stopping here tonight. Just my luck, your shift begins. It head down by the window near the jukebox. Felt the dust still clinging to my boots. Your hands move quiet, polishing that glass, the one you always used to hold too tight. I watch your profile in the mirror behind the bar. It's strange how small you seem tonight. Always born Steph, this flaky comer. Changed my song at ball, but still she's had its trump or worse. You ask how you been, and the decade's gone up on end. Without a bloated smile, you can tie a boat and late. Need a laugh, chalked in, and the decade's tangled somewhere in my throat again. Do you not sorrow, but you was herald back to happier? Hang back in old despair. Surf back to when I've been. You pour me that rye without asking, hand brushing mine like old routine. Funny how this barroom light will soften everything you used to make so sharp. Your knuckles knocking gently on the counter. It isn't bitterness I taste, just whiskey and a touch of evergreen. We talk about the highway and your brother, the night you missed the rodeo in June. A faded photo tacked up near the register, and I almost say your mama's name. Laughing at nothing, you adjust your wedding ring. I ought to feel that sting, but there's freedom in the ease between us, in the spaces where old wounds don't remain. Anyhow, that whiskey don't burn like it used to. If only you tell, you nod and smile at the door closing. Ain't anger, it's just letting go. Some nights it's a mercy, but you can walk away from now. Ain't it funny how that whiskey don't burn like it used to? I watch them sitting in that old chair. His weathered hands guide smaller ones with care. 8 decades of music in those fingertips, teaching simple wisdom as the evening slips. Some things only grandpas know. Take it slow, take it real slow. Some things only time can show. The leather's cracked on that guitar strap. Little eyes are watching every note that snaps. He's planting seeds that'll grow up strong and true. In the quiet moments, making something new. Some things only grandpas know. Take it slow, take it real slow. Some things only time can show. And the dust floats in the evening rays, like memories of all those yesterdays, when someone else's hands were guiding too. Now it's time for passing something through. Years from now, when strings have all been changed, when small hands have grown, time's arranged, that simple tune will carry on somehow, 'cause patient teaching turned to knowing now. Some things only grandpas know. Take it slow, take it real slow. Some things only time can show. Take it slow, take it real slow. Some things only time can show.
Found old brown paper, bottom dresser drawer, edge frayed from fingers, soft as summer rain. Blue ink bleeding, lilac perfume fading, folded corners curling, can't recall the date. I kept you hidden, scrawled in quiet corners, careful cursive, scattered thoughts and aches. Save for someday, never saw the sunrise. Cracks in my courage, lines left blank and plain. Second chances slipping, slow in April daylight, words run downstream, never wait again. Still in the softness, settle on my pages, heart heavy under ribbons, love won't fade. Read back slowly, every loop, every longing, sweet in the silence, your name in between. What if these words had found your door? Would you have lingered where laughter once lay? If I had sent secrets before, would the wind have carried you my way? What if these words could travel through time? Would you come running? Would you stay mine? Tell me, oh honey, tell me once more. What if these words had found your door? Porch swing squeaking, dusty boots by the stair, kitchen window blowing, sweet tea, easy chairs, thunder on the tin roof, low and slow refrain, laugh lines linger, love under lamplight again. Your old worn flannel, autumn in the sings, humming hallelujahs, soft September blues, dancing on the doormat, daybreak in your hair, little things gleam, living everywhere. Sunday supper, sugar in your smile, the long roads rumbling, rolling another mile. Tracing half-drawn hearts, could it be smile? Hill it ever roll? Or did these birds that mount before? you have lingered where laughter once lay. I had sympathies before the wind had carried a few my way. What if these words could out come time? Would you come running? Would you stay mine? Tell me, oh honey, tell me once more. What if these words have found your door? What if,
between the boards and dusty floors, something small caught my eye. Time stands still in this old mill where music lives and never dies. What stories could you tell if wood and strings could speak? What stories would you tell? Fading marks on wooden walls, silent songs still remain. People played their hearts away, left their prints here to stay. What stories could you tell if wood and strings could speak? What stories would you tell? Every scratch, every stain, every note left its trace in this place through the days. Little piece of plastic worn down by strings, shaped by countless fingers, making melodies. What stories could you tell if wooden strings could speak? What stories would you tell? Stories could you tell? Wooden strings still speak, stories still to tell. Found your dress in the attic trunk, pressed lace peeking out, blue cotton pouch. A row of sunbeams tracking slow across the square plank floor. My hands in dust, the faded hymnals, traces of June rain and wild lavender. Yellow pearl buttons loose on the bodice, pressed flat by careful hands. Patches on a veil, stitches older than my memories reach. Still smells of sweet tobacco, old cedar, Sunday song. Hold the weight of the years between two hands. Silent silence in the light. Folded vows tucked inside a silvered envelope, creased and lean. And then
Hear your laughter slip behind the barn door, rough edges in the hush, Mama's voice low, stories stitched into every scene, quiet resolve. He loved you first at the harvest dance, under the glowing quilt till twilight. Your name worn soft embroidered faint along the lining edge. Was it really that simple then? A promise, a ring, a July morning. Was it really that simple then? Your smile, your faith, your trembling hand. I dragged a chair, sit cross-legged on the paint-chipped windowsill. Sun trails every pattern over my arm, shadows of you laced out there. Last summer, my heart heavy, words hidden beneath my tongue. Two people drifting, crossing like creeks and tangled pines. Wish I had known what you'd say, turning back toward the door, holding tight, letting go, not always knowing which is which. Was it really that simple then? You found him, you trusted, never let go. Was it really that simple then? Or did you question even sunrise sometimes? Grandma, if I could sit beside your quiet knees in the hush, just ask, how did you love through the storms and the ache, the years turning slow? You wore the dress, I wear you long and hoping for a soft answer. Was it really that simple then? Is love so hard now? Was it always? Was it really that simple then? I say the words, I say the words. Was it really that simple then? Was it really that simple? Was it really that simple then? You're standing where my porch boards creak, wet hair and bare toes in the dirt and grass, coffee cup cooling in my hand inside. I watch you go, but I don't call you back. Clouds start rolling, there's thunder far away. Feels like the sky knows just what I needed today. Soft rain settles slow and forgiving. I breathe you out with the steam and the sound. Day-old perfume mixes with new wet earth, the faintest shiver as your echo dies down. There's no goodbye, just the hush and release. My heart unclenched, finally finding peace. The rain ain't falling to make me cry. It's washing away what was in mine. Every heavy drop sets me free. Letting go comes easy under this old oak tree. Sunlight's hiding, but I'm not afraid this time. My hands open wide for what the storm might bring. The orange red paint smells sweeter than humidity. I hum an old tune and let my shoulders sing.
One part of me's gone, but a new one will stay. There's power in losing and choosing to stay. Rain ain't falling to make me cry. It's washing away what was in mine. Every heavy drop sets me free. Letting go comes easy under this old tree. Maybe tomorrow, sun and road, dust will find me. Bare feet on gravel, heart lighter than before. I'll tip up my face, thank the sky for this freedom, and won't look back as I walk out the door. Rain ain't falling to make me cry. It's washing away what was in mine. Every heavy drop sets me free. Letting go comes easy under this old tree. Steam rises slow from your cup in the dawn, while guitars rest silent against the wall. Your eyes meet mine as you try to stifle a yawn, and somehow I know I can tell you it all. You pour your heart out like morning light, and I'm finally learning to let mine shine bright. The wooden beams frame this moment we share. The stories and melodies start to flow. There's something so pure in the crisp morning air, and walls that have heard every high, every low. You pour your heart out like morning light, and I'm finally learning to let mine shine bright. Sometimes I wonder if these songs we write are better left buried deep inside. But then you smile and pass the cream, and suddenly everything feels so right. Like every note was meant to be, every chord falls perfectly. The sunlight paints patterns across the floor. As we trade verses back and forth with ease, each line we craft opens up one more door to feelings we've kept under lock and keys. You pour your heart out like morning light, and I'm finally learning to let mine shine bright. guitar case beside me now. Paper lanterns sway 6,000 miles from Tennessee, but I still play. These wooden walls, they feel like home. Cherry blossoms fall, country music in my veins through it all. Every note rings true in this borrowed room. Something in the air tonight feels brand new. Found my heart in true Tokyo, where east meets west and time moves slow. Got my feet on different ground, but my soul's still country bound. Still country bound. Morning sun through rice paper, songs I left behind. But these strings don't need words to speak my mind. Local farmers stop to listen, wave as they pass by. Never thought I'd find myself in their eyes. Every note rings true in this borrowed room. Something in the air tonight feels brand new. And when the evening fades to quiet, oh, music breaks down every wall. Some things don't need translation, just an old six-string and open heart. Found my heart in Tokyo, where east meets west and time moves slow. Got my feet on different ground, but my soul's still country bound. Still country bound. Still country bound. You remember those old vinyl seats, hot in July, driving out past Miller's Pond, windows rolled down low. Your hand on the wheel, my feet swinging side by side. Country radio playing some old tune I didn't know. Summer air thick and sweet, smell of tobacco and pine. Cicadas humming louder than our words could find. You pointed out the clouds, said, girl, just wait and see. Thunder far away, lightning dancing for you and me. Lightning danced across the sky while we danced in the front seat. Didn't have a care, didn't care who'd see. Lightning danced across the sky, and we danced in the front seat. That's just where we'd rather be. Old truck shuddered when you turned the key to start. Dust rising from the gravel, slow as your laugh. You tap on the dash, say just give her a little heart. I'd scoot close, head resting on your plaid. Nothing fancy, just the hum of a far-off train.
everything simple, washed by summer rain. You'd smile through that window, light when you looked at me. Night stretched ahead, lightning dancing wild and free. Lightning danced across the sky while we danced in the front seat. Didn't have a care, didn't care who'd see. Lightning danced across the sky and we danced in the front seat. That's just where we'd rather be. Years go rolling, I still drive those old back roads. Rain starting up, I see the sky bright and bold. Just for a minute, you're there beside me. Old truck, new storm, I remember how we'd be. Lightning danced across the sky while we danced in the front seat. Didn't have a care, didn't care who'd see. Lightning danced across the sky and we danced in the front seat. That's where I'll always be. Harmony.
Sitting here with my old guitar in this worn out leather chair, watching sunlight stretch so far through dusty